Point number 4 is trust. It's super hard to build, I'm sure everybody knows this, but trust is actually such a beautiful thing to have. Once you do obtain trust, obviously you develop it, but it's so liberating being able to trust somebody. Like, I trust you with like going somewhere with certain people and not doing anything. I trust you with my looks and, you know, showing a certain side of me that I actually wouldn't show another person. And that's it's like like I said, it's liberating, because you go out in public and maybe people aren't aware of it, but you're constantly putting up this facade of what you want to be like. But when you really trust somebody, you just let go, you know, you're just yourself.
I think it's the foundation of a relationship, because without it, I mean, can you really call your relationship love? If you don't feel safe in a relationship, if you don't have trust, if you haven't, if you don't have even fun with the other person, I kind of think I would question if I actually loved the person. And that's not us. That's not us.
All right.
But so I think trust is really, really important.
Trait to have in a relationship. Finish your sentences, girl. Come on.
I thought you were gonna say something.
Gotta finish because we're so connected. We're so in tune. Awesome. Final point is, I can't remember off the top of my head. Final point is, let me see if I can get this. Let me think. Final point.
Number 5.
2 hours later.
Goals. Yeah,
common goals, aspirations.
Life goals. Let's call this life goals.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Life goals. Got it. Bing, title across here somewhere.
Yes.
Awesome. So life goals, we kind of mentioned it before anyway, but it's just to make sure you're both going in the right direction, really. Like, I think you had the analogy of the plane.
Yeah, so say for example, if you're getting on a plane and you're going to China and you meet someone at the airport who's going to Australia, and you fall in love with this person, so you get on the plane to go to Australia, but in 5 years' time you regret it and you wish you were on the plane to China, because that's where you're actually supposed to be in, where your dreams are. So then you go to China after, and you've kind of invested a lot of time into a person that you don't necessarily aren't going to be with. And although they've sown a lot into you, and they've made you the person you are today, you'd rather just meet someone on the plane and go to China. Right?
Yeah. It's a weird one to balance, because you can say, oh, it's spontaneity and all that kind of stuff, impulse, love at first sight kind of vibe. But it all comes back down to, I guess, the points we were saying before, where you need to communicate, have a conversation with this person, and understand what your values are and what you're doing. So again, when I was talking about the first kind of points you'd have with your partner, asking them these sort of deeper questions, not, you know, what's your favorite color, but like, what is your mission statement? Do you want to start a business, like an orphanage? You just want to travel? Or do you want to do what we're doing? Like, just talk through it, really. So these are the kind of questions you want to ask, because if I'm to make my own analogy, it's kind of just, you know what, I don't have one. I forgot. It's direction. So you're going this way and you're tied to the other person. Ooh, he's got it. So you're going one way and you're tied in a relationship.
Yeah.
And you're like literally tied by string. You can't be pulling against each other. You have to walk together. Imagine walking a dog. Dog's going one way and you're going the other way. It's just not gonna work. It's chaotic. I'm not saying one partner's the dog, the other isn't, but okay, my analogy isn't as good as the first one. But the point kind of still stands.
Yeah, it does. And I think we've definitely had the conversation a lot of times, even though, because we got together in our relationship when we were so young. I think when we hit, like, you going to university and me going to America, we hit a point where we didn't know if we were going after the same thing. So we definitely questioned each other a lot.
Question and then just reevaluate, because I think from the beginning we had, we have the same hobbies, so we're perfect for each other. But I think goals transcend much deeper than that. It's a lot more complicated than that, but it's exciting all the same, you know. Growing to work this out with your partner and really just doing life together. It's an exciting place to be. Awesome. High five. Snap. Alright. Awesome. So guys, that's just a quick overview.
Of our 5 top tips.
Top tips, yeah. Okay,
For healthy, long-lasting relationships.
There are a few, many more. We've been going a lot more depth with all of them, but I think we should just really quickly recap these ones. Yeah.
And they are quite hard to work on. So, yeah.
Point number 1 was growing
together.
Yeah, but taking no. Point number 1 was taking your time. Really, a relationship.
Yeah.
Don't rush it. Don't rush into it.
No. Point number 2 is security and independence, having your own foundation.
Yeah, good. And point number 3 was communication, and not the superficial kind of communication, but intentful, heartfelt, and direct.
Connection.
Yeah.
Sorry, I cut in.
That was alright. Yeah. Cool.
Number 4, trust. You need a whole lot of trust.
And point number 5 was life goals, so ambitions and stuff. Awesome. So guys, that's it for this video. Yeah, that's it. First video. It's actually our first video. Oh snap. Well, if it's actually published, it's our first video. Yeah, so stay tuned if you're interested in the kind of stuff we do. We're just really going to talk on topics that are on our hearts and questions that we just see floating around on the internet, really. I think gradually I've hunched over in this video. There we go, thank you. Yeah, so guys, we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Do you have anything to add?
No, I think you've done it all.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Ciao,
How should we
ciao.
end this?
I don't know.